I would say for what I've experienced is the success and the hard work has paid off, which obviously is a great correlation between working hard and the success you experience. Is when you're in charge of your own operation and when you're trying to be successful, to me, one of the things you have to do is continually challenge yourself. And so what I've experienced with Ruben and proven by Ruben is he doesn't allow you to stay complacent when you're in the sense of the top of the food chain for what your business is, whatever that entails. What working with Ruben has allowed me to do is, every month I know I'm going to have an accountability. So oftentimes when you don't really have to report to yourself, if you are in charge of your own company, it's nice to have somebody who isn't a yes person or a yes man, a yes woman. So to have somebody like Ruben, and my experience with him has been, I know at least once a month or whenever I need somebody to give me an outside perspective. Here's an issue that I have. Here's a problem that I'm trying to wrap my head around. Or, full honesty, there are times that I'm scared, and we have a lot of risk here. And so there are times that I need somebody to sit there and give me a professional opinion about what their thoughts are and challenge me and what my mindset is. Am I being weak-minded? Do I need to look at it from a different perspective? So I would say what I value most in Ruben and my relationship with him is, outside of having a friendship, is that professional level that he has of not being intimidated or afraid to challenge me in the way that I'm thinking. It, to me, helps challenge my people, and thereby everybody's getting better. So those are the things that I've taken away from kind of a coaching standpoint, and how it relates to what I do is when I don't have anybody that necessarily understands what it is I'm trying to accomplish, I know that I can count on him to break it down, say it in a different way, which that's the thing that I value a whole lot. Ruben has an amazing ability to take the things that I find as a struggle, and he'll break it down in 3 questions that just, it's like a light bulb goes off every time. So those are the things that I really value and that I take away every month. I know I'm going to get challenged. I know that there's always going to be Ruben's a phone call, an email, text away from giving some quick responses if I have something to get in and out of real quick. And I think we really value each other's time, which that's the other thing that I take a lot of pride in now, is I really try to value my time, because there's not but so much of it. And so every day, every minute of my day and my team's time really counts. And I feel that Ruben values that. So to me, those are kind of the 3 things that I would say I value most, and I've really taken appreciation in working with Ruben. Obviously, for me, my relationship with Ruben has developed over time. So when I look at where was I at before Ruben became involved in my business and where I'm at today, I would say that especially in my business of being real estate related and that stuff, Ruben has a very, very strong background in that, in addition to all the other strengths that he has. But for me, what I've experienced most is the growth curve that we're on right now. I would say is definitely can be contributed to the coaching that we have. I was in it's easy to do X by myself or X with one person, but then to be able to multiply the vision that I have to the people that are working with me has allowed us to grow at a much, much quicker pace. And so I would say, if your goals and vision align with growth, systems getting in place to continue that growth and manage the growth, the ability to, again, have somebody look at what you're trying to do and give you just honest feedback. I didn't have those things prior to having Ruben available. And so to me, if you're looking to align yourself with somebody who's going to help you achieve your goals, I mean, you better have some big goals, because it's easy to do it by yourself. But if you want to push yourself and push your company to be something to where you're more than just yourself, you're actually building a business that you can step away from for a week or 2 weeks and know that it's going to take place. I didn't have that confidence, and I didn't have those people in place. But in working with Ruben, some of the things I always hear, like building depth and building a bench and constantly looking out for talent. I mean, I find myself doing that all the time, because I don't want my business to run me. I want to build something that can sustain itself. So, the before and after, prior to, didn't have those things. Certainly now we're developing them, and we're always constantly getting better. But I can tell you now, I can have a lot of confidence in the ability to take a a trip, which I for years never did because I was afraid, but I don't live in the fear now of what might happen. And I think that a lot of that goes back to the decisions we put in place, the talent that we brought on board, and a lot of that goes back to the things that Ruben, some of those, like, to me, his core principles are that he wants to set you up for success to where the business doesn't run you, that you're actually running a business to where you can step away and it's not going to stop. And that, for me, and the position that I'm in today, that's a huge relief and a big key focus on what we're looking at doing. So those are the things in terms of talking about before and after that I would say, if that's what you're looking for, then you need to get up with Ruben and be ready to be challenged to make those things happen. This is Ben Stout. I'm the president of Ben Stout Construction. We also, our operating company is called Ben Stout Real Estate Services. So we build custom homes, spec homes. We develop land. In addition to, on our residential side, that's what's in our portfolio. On the commercial side, we do commercial upfits. We go out and bid projects for owners, small business owners, folks trying to start their businesses up, build strip centers. So we have a pretty diversified company, both on the residential and commercial side, with our core focus being anything that's involved or associated with real estate. So I would say if you're trying to make a decision about what direction you want to do, and obviously looking at expenses and those things, I mean, certainly nothing in life that's worthwhile is free. There's always going to be an opportunity cost and a cost for doing business. I would say without question though, if you're on the fence, if you don't want to grow your business and if you don't want to be challenged and you want to be your own ruler with nobody telling you what to do, I wouldn't get a coach. That's not what you're looking for. That's okay. You do you. But I would say that if you're looking for somebody to push you, again, to make you better, to grow your business, to give you perspective, to help you grow your team, if you're looking for that and you're looking to exponentially grow your business, then I would say if you don't have a coach, you will struggle to make those things happen. I can personally tell you that I've tried and it's not always successful. You need to have an outside perspective. You need to have somebody giving you that input, and that would be my 2 cents. If you don't want any input, if you're comfortable with where you're at and you don't want to be uncomfortable, don't go get a coach. If you want to get uncomfortable, but you have goals and you have a bigger picture in mind, then I would say that you can not get that done with coaching, and that is something that, proven by Ruben, can definitely help you do.